I am pouring boiling water, hot water, over top of smashed fresh garlic to add to my duck water. Actually, it would be all the birds because they all share the same water that I take out there. Calling this garlic tea. And my ducks, I have a couple of them that have been sick off and on since the Arctic blast. I am, in the back of my mind, wondering if it's COVID, because we got COVID in February. One of us was tested, so we know it was COVID. And then we got sick again in March, and I suspect it to be COVID. So I'll just let that sit, and then I'll add it to the water, and I have vitamins, poultry vitamins that I'm going to add. Trying to figure out how to get those ducks well. I am taking vitamins. I am taking zinc and vitamin D and vitamin C and what else? There's a handful of things that I'm doing on a regular basis. It takes me a month to get my energy back, and I'm still having problems with my stomach. So yeah, it is possible that the ducks and I are sharing a virus. So I got to hit it from all angles because I don't really know. Go with your gut. I'm going with my gut. So they like the garlic water. I'm going to get some fresh garlic in the garden too. The greens. Cut some fresh greens and throw it in here. Give everybody a boost. The duck inside is also getting the same garlic water, vitamins, and good vinegar. The good vinegar that's raw and has the mother in it. I was using vinegar that was cheap, that's really better used for cleaning and not for, health benefits. So we should get better. It's cold and damp. It's going to get down to 20. Hard frost. I got to go check on greenhouse 2. I haven't been in there in a while. Chilo, he's been locked up a lot. But we keep giving him chances to be okay. He misses his girlfriend a lot. They're a couple now. Millie and Chilo. Might have to harvest the broccoli young because it looks like it might bolt in here. Everything's still live. The spinach and the sweet beans that I planted are still alive. I planted them in February, so I really wasn't sure. I'm always pushing to see what this greenhouse can do. And I took a bunch of straw off of it, and we have a hard frost coming up for one night. I don't know if I'm going to cover it. Doesn't really look like it needs watered. I was going to put onions in. I never got around to it. I think I'll put them in the greenhouse for the night. I did not reset the main heater until the power was back on. It came back on, I don't know. I think it was off for over a day. Like, it was off for 2 days and then came back on. So Rick didn't get a lot of sleep because he's never ran the generator for so long. Usually the power comes back on. But anyway, it's doing okay. Got down to 41. In the front is where the thermometer is. So the front got down to, where is that thermometer? Oh, it's right here. So this area got down to 41, this area. This area is close to the heater and probably didn't get as cold. Plus heat rises and, all that. So this back corner was probably better. And probably the heat mat down there did come on. So good enough. It was good enough. I don't have any problems past the power went out. generator worked. It can run 10 hours in between filling up. And that's what we didn't know because we haven't used it that much yet. So we know if we fill it up before we go to sleep, it'll be fine all night. We don't have to mess with it. So cool. Yeah. I am so happy to have a generator. And I didn't just go out and buy one. It took years before we could go get a generator. And we financed it through Tractor Supply. You know, it's paid for now, but we did finance it. Nice bud. So anyway, I think these English daisies reseeded like crazy on this corner, which is great. I can move them around the yard. I really like them a lot. I like things that come back early and bloom late, and these do. They perform wonderfully. Took me a couple years to get them going. It took me a couple tries to get the seeds to sprout and survive. They were sprouting, they weren't surviving. Protected area, out of the rain. So once these start blooming, I've been separating them by color. I'm doing the same thing with foxglove. I wait till they bloom and then I move them around because I'm trying to do color blocking. I moved a bunch of white ones last year, foxglove. So this garden in the back's all white foxglove and it looks awesome. Got our first blooms in the triangle garden.